This looks like the old BYD Atto 3, right? Wrong. Underneath, this is basically a brand new car. It's rear-wheel drive now, it's 800 volt, and it's got over 300 horsepower. BYD calls it the EVO, and honestly, for once, that actually means something. The original Atto 3, it was fine, but fine doesn't cut it in Europe anymore. Slow charging, front-wheel drive, a charging port stuck on the front wing like it was designed for a different continent, and handling that was, let's say, relaxed. The EVO fixes almost all of that. First, the big one, it's now rear-wheel drive. That means a new 5-link rear suspension, a 95-liter frunk, and the charging port has finally moved to the rear quarter panel, where it should have been all along. The battery is bigger too, 74.8 kilowatt-hours of LFP blade battery. That's up from 60. And because it's now 800-volt architecture, peak charging has more than doubled to 220 kilowatts, 10 to 80%, just 25 minutes. Performance? The base design model now has 313 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds. And if you go for the all-wheel drive excellence, 449 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. In a family SUV, range on the WLTP cycle is up to 510 kilometers for the rear drive model or 470 for the all-wheel drive. In miles, that's 316 and 292. But here's what you actually need to know. In mixed real-world driving, expect roughly 320 to 450 kilometers, depending on weather, speed, and how much you enjoy that 449 horsepower. Every version gets a heat pump as standard, which helps in winter. And there's 3-kilowatt vehicle to load, so you can power your camping gear, or even another EV in an emergency. Inside, the quirky gym-themed stuff is toned down, but the guitar strings on the doors are still here. The rotating screen is gone, replaced by a fixed 15.6-inch display with Google built in. That means native Google Maps, Google Assistant, and the Play Store. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. The boot is now 490 liters, plus that 95-liter frunk. That's more total luggage space than a Skoda Elroq. The digital driver display is bigger too, 8.8 inches, and the gear selector has moved to the steering column, which frees up space for a proper wireless charging pad. In the UK, the exact on-the-road prices are confirmed. The rear-wheel drive design starts at £38,990. The all-wheel drive excellence is £42,730. For mainland Europe, pricing varies by country due to different VAT and local taxes, but expect roughly the low to mid €40,000 range for the design and closer to $50,000 for the excellence. That's more than the old car, but you're getting a lot more car. The question is, does it beat a Renault Scenic, a Skoda Elroq, or a Tesla Model Y? Here's my honest take. The Atto 3 EVO is now genuinely competitive. The charging speed is class-leading, the performance is hilarious, and the tech is finally where it needs to be. But the ride is still a bit firm on rough roads, and it hasn't been retested by Euro NCP yet, though the old one scored 5 stars back in 2022. If you want the safest bet in the class, the Scenic or Elroq might still edge it. But for sheer value and charging speed, this is now one of the smartest buys in the segment. So, would you pick the Atto 3 EVO over a Tesla Model Y or a Skoda Elroq? Drop your pick in the comments below. If you want to see a full real-world range test or a charging speed test at a European fast charger, hit subscribe and the bell because that video is coming next. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.